welcome back to the channel, and welcome to the channel if you are new. Hi everyone, it's me Dan. Impromptu, unplanned kind of experimentation, first impressions / review video coming up. So we're going to wing it, we're going to see what happens. I've treated myself to something I've wanted for a while. I've had my eye on them, and I got a little voucher code from Spectrum Noir, and I thought I would use it and treat myself for my birthday, so bought myself these lovely tricolour brush. Okay, so they also came with this for free, which is the Crafters Purple Blend. So this is a tri-blend. So the difference is, I use these markers all the time. I love a tri-blend for a hair base, and also just to colour in them, because you can get some beautiful blends. And I do like the brush tip, sorry. Very securely packaged. I do like the brush tips because I do feel like you get a better blend. And then when I seen these and that they were brush, I thought, how interesting. So the difference is this: a tri-blend is a dark, a mid and a light colour that allows you to blend basically seamlessly between the same colour, so different tones of the same colour. These are different in the sense that they are three colours that blend beautifully together and should still create a lovely, stunning colour transition, as it says. So there are 18 pens in the pack, but then each pen is 3 different colours, so they're going to be similar to the same style pen. Let's open them. They've got some absolutely, in fact, let me zoom you in, some beautiful names. Like the colour combinations are lovely. So we've got, I'm just going to tilt it ever so slightly, we've got Breaking Waves, which I already know is going to be one of my absolute favourite blends. Deep Sea, gorgeous. Teal Anamin. Sand Dunes, this looks really nice, like some cream linen-y colours. Fresh Succulents, Sunlit Leaves, Deep Forest. Looks very similar, we shall see when we have a go. Dark and Stormy looks beautiful. Heavenly Hues, Antique Delicate. Twilight Sky looks a lovely one for like a background, I'm thinking. Azure Horizons, gorgeous. Golden Sunrise, Rich and Decadent, Warm and Fiery. Lush Verdant, Mystic Tones, stunning. Crystals, I'm thinking. Enchanted Tints, again crystals. Forest Glade, crystals. So I'm already in my head thinking I know exactly what I'm going to do with these pens. So let's open them. They're nicely packaged. Beautiful pen already, like that colour, that barrel colour is stunning. Here we go. I love them, they are a lovely pen. Zoom you out. The desk mess is real at the minute. So here we have the 18 pens. So I've literally just opened them now. So which one did I say I absolutely loved them? Was it Warm and Fiery? Now does it tell you? Yes, it does. So on the ends of each cap, it has the colour combination name, so when it's on your shelf you'll be able to see it, because I have mine on my shelf, or in these specifically in a big tub, because I have some tri-blend bullet tips, which is a fine bullet tip, and I have quite a few of these. I have the extended set. I still need the full set, the first set to get the full set of them, and then one of my favourite markers, so I'm excited about these. So it's the 3 colours make up the blend, Warm and Fiery. Now the difference in this is there isn't a light, mid and dark. There's just 3 colours, so fuchsia, satsuma and vanilla. So really you don't have to blend all these 3 colours together. You could just blend 2. Like you wouldn't have, do you know what I mean? You can really play with them. The brush tips I find on these are stunning brush tips, like absolutely beautiful. I love them. They're exactly the same as the tri-blends. Now obviously I would and will probably be using these with caution, because this is your pen and this is 2 pens, so I don't know how the ink is contained within them. I don't know. I don't think you can refill these, and I'm not even sure if these colours are different to what would actually be in... Oh no, hang on, they're not. So I wondered if they were new colours, but they're not. So I've just grabbed Satsuma off my shelf, which is the Illustrator, which is a brush and a really, really fine bullet. And OR1 is Satsuma. So these are existing colours, but just grouped together to make beautiful blends. So I was thinking, let's swatch them out and see what we think. I've grabbed some Winsor & Newton Pro marker paper, just because it's marker paper, and then depending on how long this takes, I was going to do some colouring with them, but I might do that as a separate video, because I want to, obviously we're using them on some really good paper, which is designed for markers, and then I want to use them actually in a colouring heaven, in my favourite colouring heaven, Fairytopia. So I want to grab just a piece of card. In fact, this will do. And I thought, we'll try this free pen. So this is the Crafters Purple blend. So this is the pen that was free at the time that I bought. Now this paper will be really good to blend on, because the ink obviously stays wetter. It doesn't absorb into the paper. So that is the purple blend. We'll let it dry. But that's a nice purple. It's quite a pinky purple. I like it. It must be like a special colour, because it says CP 1, 2 and 3. So that's just a nice freebie. I'm feeling it. And if you wanted to, you could go dark, at light to mid to dark, and then I would go back the other way. So this is kind of how I use them. But obviously the lighting's rubbish today. I don't know why. I think because I'm filming early, the sun's not made its way around the back. So breaking waves, I'm just going to go along the pen. So if you can see on the pen barrel, it's got Tricolour Spectrum Noir brush, ice green, duck egg and mint blue, and I'm just going to work in that order. So the brush nibs on these, to be honest, are beautiful. We'll let them dry and then see what they look like. This one is Deep Sea, and it says to go from duck blue to Caribbean to aquamarine. I should really print a Mystic Art Mirrors on this paper and have a good go with it, because I would never do. I tend to just use These are going to just be like really rough because I'm just playing with them. So we've got sand dunes. This one was quite interesting. I thought maybe it could be good for like a skin tone. Well, that is a good skin tone colour actually. It's very pale, but I like it. I do like it. It's really nice. Fresh succulents. We've got pale citrus, willow and chartreuse. Really nice colour. I like that one. So these are obviously alcohol markers. They don't really blend through on this paper that much because of obviously the paper is designed for it. So I won't be using these in Sunlit Leaves. I won't be using these in any double-sided books. That is a beautiful colour. Deep Forest. So this is green, grey, fern green and juniper. Dark and stormy. So I've got ice grey, blue grey and old china. Again, another one for maybe a background, you know, just to give I am really liking them. Heavenly Hues. So this is the one that I thought would be really good for like a crystal, I think. So it's blue slate, blue grey and water lily. And that's practically white. So that's right. Very pale, but again, quite nice if you were going to base some crystals. Antique Delicate, this sounds nice. Lavender, Wisteria and Old Rose. Wisteria is one of my favourite Spectrum Noir colours. I absolutely love it. That's a really nice one. Like those three colours just work really nice together. The blend is terrible, but I'm not too concerned about the blend itself at the minute. What have we got here? Twilight Sky, so another good one maybe for a background. If you're doing a dark background, we've got blue grey, Prussian blue and petrol blue. That's a beautiful colour. That is lovely. Like the blend is me, and it's terrible, but really nice one for a back. Like if you really want a dark, it's almost twilight. Well, what was it called? I'm just gonna say twilight. Yeah, twilighty background. Well, that would be the point. That's the name. This one is Azure Horizon. It's gonna be beautiful. It's periwinkle blue, sky blue, and ocean mist. It's gonna be a light one. definitely is a light one. They're a nice pen to hold as well, I have to say. This one looks beautiful. This is Golden Sunlight. It's Salmon, Honey and Moonlight. When I colour with these, I will blend them much better. I just kind of want to get the colours down. But like some of them, now that they're drying, like that, I think that was Sunlit Leaves, and that Succulent one, the Sand Dunes one, I can't remember what that one was. Breaking Waves has blended beautifully. This one is blended beautifully. That one was a bit dodgy. I feel like this blue is maybe a bit too blue, but what are we on? Rich and Decadent sounds lovely. That's a nice colour, really nice colour. It's a really nice, that's a really good hair colour. Like those colours would go together. And also they're making quite nice palettes, so if you weren't necessarily going to blend them, but you wanted to come up with like kind of a cohesive palette for a hair, like if you're colouring hair, beautiful, like they would work together. Then you could add some pencil over the top, I'm thinking. This one sounds beautiful. It is warm and fiery, and we've got Fuchsia, Satsuma and Vanilla. Have I got that colour? Because it's gorge. Nope, I don't think I have. So nice. I will show you when they're dry and there's not a glare, it's just because I've got the ring light on. This one is Lush Verdant, Navy Blue, Marine and Emerald. That blue is beautiful. I'm loving the tealy blues that are in it. Mystic Tones. This one I thought is perfect for crystals. You know, if you struggle to colour crystals, or I tend to do quite samey, boring crystals. So this is Iris, which I do love. I feel like I have that colour. Pearl Blue and Pale Mint. It's the palest purple. So that's a really pale one. I let it dry because obviously it's shiny. Enchanted Tints. I've got Sorbet, Light Mauve and Rose Petal. Lovely pastel blend, I think. And finally, already loving the names of these, Forest Glade, Mint Tea, Celery and Gossamer. So there's some super pale colours. That is beautiful. Obviously they're still drying because this paper is designed to allow the alcohol to sit, which then just give you that like seamless blend and stuff. These are not seamless blends, they're terrible blends, but it's because I want to just see the colours, not necessarily how well they blend. But saying that, you can already see that this Warm and Fiery, which was the Satsuma into the Vanilla, is blended beautifully. This one can't remember what any of them are called. Mystic Tones, which I absolutely love, is really, really nice. This pink, this Forest Glade is lovely. A lovely, like a different leaf kind of colour. The colour combinations on them are beautiful, to be honest. Beautiful. The brush tips I love. They feel like a good quality marker. Obviously they're quite big, but I like them. I'm thinking let's just do some colouring and see what we've got going on. So I grabbed my favourite Colouring Heaven issue. I have quite a few pages done in here, and I don't mind doing another one. I want somebody with lots of hair. Because like this, for example, this hair was done in Tri-Blends brush, so that's just one pen. I feel like I have an idea. Gotta be her, hasn't it? So let's leave that out so I can see where we're going with it. Let's put some paper behind, because obviously this will just go straight through. I do like doing a wacky bright hair on these, and I am tempted to go for that one. I think it was Deep Sea, but then I'm going to go Deep Sea. So this paper is by no means marker paper. It is not designed, I suppose, for blending markers and things like that. So we're just going to have a play and see what it is like. So I do love brush tip because you can do a little bit of flicking. So all I'm doing is darkest colour. Well, I'm saying darkest, I assume that's how they're set out, but I'm just going from first colour to second colour to third colour. The Spectrum Noir were the first alcohol markers that I got. I think I got some of the Classic and some of the Illustrator, and I still do pick them up. I pick them up if I see them on offer. I pick them up if normally when I go to the range sell quite a good Spectrum Noir range, really. And if I subscribe to Spectrum Noir newsletters, so if they send me an offer, I'll always grab. Sometimes I do use them quite often. My absolute favourite skin tone is a Spectrum Noir colour. It is linen, and I have a re-inker bottle, so I just re-ink the markers when they're full. I have a brush, and I have so I have an Illustrator, which is a blur brush, and I have a Classic, which is a chisel and a bit bigger bullet tip. But I hope you can see really this blend, because it's really nice. And obviously this paper I just like going back over sometimes, you know, when it dries and it just looks a bit patchy. But this is giving like Northern Light Aurora Borealis vibes. And how easy, I've done that already, and that's literally just one pen. And obviously you can see the difference in like that paper, because the ink is, the alcohol ink is not remotely wet when I'm blending and going back on. It's just absorbed into that paper. So that again is just something to bear in mind. It's going to drink these pens, but you can buy them in sets of 3, I think. I'm pretty sure. I've just got the full set, but like I already know that whatever set this pen is in, I'm probably going to buy, because this blend, I think, as a background, is going to look absolutely stunning. And the plus side of these, like is if sometimes you struggle maybe to pick colours that blend together well, or even picking a colour palette. Like, I'll be honest, I probably would not consider blending these colours together. I would just do like the tri-blend, which is the dark, mid and the light, but I love it. I absolutely love it, and I've done that super quick. And this is kind of how I tend to work on her, to be honest. I probably should have started that side and worked my way across, but so I'm probably not going to use all 3 colours on this bit. Even that that blend from the duck blue to the Caribbean is a beautiful colour. And I can definitely say that I'm probably going to be adding them colours to my collection, because I haven't got them. I love it. I absolutely love it. And the more that it's drying, I'm going to bring it up. The light is rubbish, and I mean, I am kind of just rushing this, so the blend is not super smooth, but when you look at it, actually, it's not bad. Considering I'm just playing, I'm just at like flicking that I like about a brush tip, because I do feel that it in itself gives you a much smoother blend. And what I will probably do is when it's dry, I'll probably darken. I'm loving it. If each of these pens are going to work and kind of behave like this, then I will absolutely be using them all the time. Definitely have to have your wits about you though. I have done that, and the same with the tri-blends. Many a times I've somehow, I don't know how I've done it, but flipped the pen in my hand and then gone to do my lightest bit and used the darkest, and you're like, no. I absolutely love it. I don't think I've done her like this colour before, and to be honest, normally I add a bit of pencil apart from her. It's kind of similar but more of a bluiness to it, and I don't think I used any pencil on her, but I did on her skin and stuff. That was a lot of pencil, but I don't think it needs any pencil. I would probably now just only ever so slightly darken that. It just adds a bit of even more depth to it. But I am loving this almost like iridescent, like an iridescent hair. But how stunning would this look on a background, like a mythographic graphic page background maybe? I do want to do the Gemini page this month, and I was thinking these would be ideal. Maybe not necessarily this colour, but because I can't remember what the page looks like. But I know it's called Deep Sea, but a deep sea, an underwater page would be brilliant with these. And you could really just kind of mesh the tones. So I wouldn't necessarily like do a gradient, but maybe just do bits of one colour here, bits of one colour there, blend them together, you know. It could just give you like really interesting effects like this. What a perfect kind of Northern Lights sky is all I'm seeing in this hair. I absolutely adore it. Leaves, because I do kind of want to contrast it with a hair. think I'm probably going to go with the fresh succulent as opposed to like this. Yeah, I think I would go the fresh succulent. So we've got, let's do a leaf and see what it looks like. So again, I'm not really putting too much thought into it in terms of colour. I'm just basically just whacking it on. What actual colour is that? Because it's gorgeous. That chartreuse is lovely. So I'm going to let it dry and see what it looks like. I just kind of went a bit crazy on that and thought, try something different, see what it'll give her. I don't know. This hair, the more I look at it, is stunning. Butterflies, I thought, I know it's a bit, maybe it's a bit out there, a bit random, but what about if we did it in that warm, because she's quite cool, she's got quite cool tones in her hair is quite cool, the leaves are quite cool. We did the butterflies in this warm and fiery, so I just don't know whether to bring that up a bit more. Just getting quite a harsh blend, but I'm just going to turn it round just so I can they're blending really well on this paper, to be honest. And I do use markers a lot, including Heaven in Amazon books. Just makes life easier. Now obviously, because I've put a lot on there, I'm going to do the hair around it first. It's saturating the page because I've just put so much ink in it. Just have to excuse if you can hear the hoover. I'm not going to lie, I did think do I need any more markers? But actually, these are super cool. And also, like, what a way to get quite a good effect, really, in not a lot of time. Like, yes, probably could do this with pencil. Would it be an absolute chore? Yes, on this paper, let's be honest. If you're having a super busy weekend, sometimes you've just not got the headspace to sit finding out your colours that you're going to use, then getting a nice blend or whatever. What a brilliant way of just whacking some colour on. I absolutely love her already. I can't wait to get her skin done. I'm not going to call this whole page obviously now because I probably won't use one of these for her skin. I'll probably go to my go-to linen, which I adore, and I did find a new one in the Ohuhu pastels that I love. I can't remember what it is now, but it's a beautiful skin tone. I ordered these, they did take a little bit of a while to get here. I think it was last week, maybe the last weekend, maybe. But fully worth the wait. And to be honest, I've not really done much colouring this week because it's been a week, let me tell you. But that's a tale for another time. But I do love playing with markers. Oh, I should have got, I've just bought the Dark Zodiac Crux book, and I should have tested in this, but I'm absolutely loving this page. I'm just going to do another leaf. Now that that leaf's dry, how nice does that look? So I'm going to go like, what did it say again? So pale citrus. I've got this colour, I think. Yeah, I have. Not one I think I've used before. I will now. It's really nice. Not sure if I have Willow. Oh, yeah. This chartreuse though is like beautiful. It's a beautiful bluey green. Well, you know, like when I start something, I just can't stop. There we have it. The hair is nearly finished. I'm not gonna continue on camera because it's just going to be repeating the same thing. But I love them. I'm a huge Spectrum Noir fan anyway. Had a feeling that I would love them. The colours are really good. They're really vibrant. Obviously there's some pastel-y lighter tones in there, but that's a good thing, I think. Perfect for crystals, maybe. I'm just doing this butterfly just so I can kind of see where the page is going. But there we have it. Her, leaves and a butterfly in 3 pens. We went for Deep Sea, which I definitely think, yes, marini tealies, but perfect for a Northern Lights sky maybe, or a magical Christmassy sky. We went for the fresh succulent on the leaves, beautiful. I would probably never choose to do leaves this colour. And warm and fiery the butterflies are going to be. Their skin will just be based in a normal skin, and you will see her probably finished in my completed pages, which will be coming not next week, week after. So I hope that was useful. Let me know what you think. Are you going to get them? Do you have them? Do you use markers? Do you not use markers? Let's talk markers in the comments. Hit me up. Thanks for watching if you are still here. I hope you enjoyed that little impromptu colouring. I'm obsessed with this hair colour combo. It is beautiful. I love a teal hair, and the blue just adds that something extra to it. Don't forget to hit like and comment, and I will get back to you as always. And if you haven't, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next video. All that's left to say is thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel, and adios.